Alright, so welcome again, people, to Schoolboy Football, another review show, review and preview show, people. Welcome again. Thank you very much for joining. Really appreciate you guys coming again. Guess what, people? You know what? Remember that we had the target. The target was set for Tuesday to hit 17,000. The target was for Tuesday to hit 17,000 subscribers. And guess what I said? I said at least once we get even 100 more subscribers, we will be very much grateful. But guess what, people? We are only three subscribers away from hitting the 17,000. And it's when today's what, Wednesday? Yes, today is Wednesday. It is Wednesday, people. So we did hit the target on Tuesday. But guess what we did? We got so close to the target, really close to the target, and we are likely to hit it on Wednesday. We did it on Tuesday. We didn't hit the target on Tuesday, so we're likely to hit it on Wednesday. So as soon as we hit it, you guys know the drill. You guys know the new target. So guys, smash the like button. So for those who know, I was at the STATHS versus Tarrant game. First I'm covering Tarrant. Also for the season, first I'm covering STATS. Very exciting game. Really good game of football. STATS won that game 6-0. As you guys know, when I'm doing the review, when I touch on teams that I have covered, like the games that have been, I'll give you guys a little bit more details on that team. But for now, we're going to do the review until we touch that team. So guys, hopefully you guys are doing good. Please do smash the like button, people. You don't know, match the likes with the amount of persons viewing. Match the likes with the amount of persons viewing. Let's see if we can do that, people. So keep on smashing the like button, people. As you can see, still in my clothes, just are coming, people. So anyone who was at the STATS game, you'd realize that me never changed. Nice sun turn up. Sun rough to the people, but so you go, you don't know anything already. So we have a nice chat. Almighty Gamer, big up. Javi Dennis said expected. Not Bar said up my G. Jaheem said how the table looking now. Very interesting. I think it's gonna be full. The table are full of a lot of excitement right now. Let me fix the. I'm fixing the quality of the video. Oh, yeah, I think that's quality. I think that quality is good. Michael Smart said J.CCC. Egna got big up. Booger Reaper said Erwin a lead. Michael Smart, I think Erwin won the game, I think. If I'm not sure. I think they won the game. But anyways, we're gonna get to it, people. So there's a few results that haven't really come out as yet. We will get to that. We will start that out, and as soon as the results come in, we will touch on it. We have Egnogad said ready up the G, big up Egnogad. Engogad. Michael Smart again with the JCC. Tarrant Turner, big up. The Blacklist Pro Gamer said good night. Big up Fresh God. Touch the like button as reaching people enough respect. Also consider to subscribe to the channel as well. The Blacklist Pro Gamer said Dintil 1 Everton. Your turn 10-0. Big result. big result. Fresh God said people, if you are watching the stream and haven't liked the stream, please stop for a small sec and do so, please, and thanks. Hit the like button if you love the content. CTPN said Mona win 3-1. Very much so. Mona is making himself known. Christopher Watson said Rain soaked me up a Geisel. I never Taki the game played. Wasn't Geisel using Taki as their home ground? CTPN said 2-1 win Erwin. Database said did any Brownstone school play today? Think watch you play. People. I think watch you play. I think watch you played. The Dreamer said. Oh, Michael Smart said Campo don't now go second round. Interesting. I'm gonna look at the group. We're gonna look at the group. Michael Smart said wasn't expect JC to walk over Diego. So Erwin said Erwin 2, Carnival 1. James said how much match Campo don't lose. Not sure. As we said, I'm gonna check it, you know. Anton White, big up, checking in. Nandez, big up, St. Catching use them youth and drop 6. Hey, St. Catching are going good now. You know, so today I tell some people about St. Catching. Squillich 100 military, you predicted the Mona score. A 3-1 me predict. A 3-1 me predict for Mona. I think I get a, you know, so from what I'm getting a few I'm getting a few predictions correct. Since recently, I'm getting a few predictions correct. Pataki. Okay, so, all right. So people, we're gonna jump straight into the games. We won't waste any time, people. We have already wasted a lot of time, so let's jump straight over to the games. As I said, people, we are 2 subscribers away, just 2 subscribers away from hitting the 17,000 subscriber mark. Only 2 people, only 2. Very, very interesting, people. So let's check the results that we are seeing. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna refresh the page to see if any new updates drop. I'm gonna refresh the page. Refreshing the page, people, to see if there's any new updates. I just did, so let me see. Yes, there's a few. Belfield. One defeat Mayday 3-0. Interesting. And Bellier defeat Mount St. Joseph 3-0 as well. Another interesting one. I think that's it for those. Ocherius defeated Brownstone. Oh, Brownstone defeated Ochi 2-0. Interesting. I'm putting it. That sounds like a super chat. Data Boss, big up. Thank you very much for the super chat, Data Boss. Really, really appreciate it. And thank you very much for joining the platform. CTPN said Craig Butler, a good coach, you know. You have to give him credit for what he's doing. Purge Fire said Dintil 10-0. I predicted actually Dintil 3-0. I predicted, I think, 4-0 I said. I think I said 4-0. But definitely, that's a big, big win. So let's start off with the top of the table, people. Let's start off with the top. The school up top. We have Belfield defeating Mayday 3-0. We also have Bellier defeating Mount St. Joseph 3-0. We have the Cartridge versus Manchester. I got this one correct. I think I said a draw, a 2-2 draw. I think I said a 2-2 draw. I think I got that one correct. I think so. No result as yet for Denby versus Olaba. If anyone in the comment section know about that, please drop it. For the Veer versus Garvamasia, what did that game play today? I'm checking to see if that game played today, people. Maybe they moved some of the games forward. I didn't write that down. I didn't write that down at all. Group C, which team you think will make it to the second round? We're going to touch on that. You know, we're going to touch on those aspects. The Dreamer. We will touch on that. I'm trying to finalize because I'm seeing a lot of score lines here. I'm not sure if they're here. We have the game against Garvamasia versus Veer. Not sure if that game played. Let me check Garvamasia website page. This is what I don't like some of the time when some of the score line haven't come in as yet. So I'm not seeing any scoreline for the government. So I'm not sure if that game even played. That's it. That's a complication with what's happening right now, people. Because of the backlog, there's a lot of games that are being played, and they're not registered. So the next game is York Castle versus Garvamasia. No result for that. Mannings defeated Grange Hill 3-1. Belmont and Petersfield drew 0-0. Interesting. Just getting that result. So I'm gonna put it in right now. Let's see the next game. Let's scroll down. STATHS 1-2-0. Sydney Pagan lost to Magati 2-1. If you guys see me looking at my phone, I'm actually dropping the scoreline right away. So we have Monroe versus BB Cook. BB Cook win that game 1-0. That's a big victory for BB Cook. Big victory. St. Mary defeated Taki 3-1. We have Yorton, St. Mary Tacky, and we have Charlie Mount defeating Edith Bennett 3-1. Also, we have Dintil defeating Yorton 10-0. Geisel losing to McGrath 5-1. I'm not to be a St. Mary Tech. I'm going to check if I put that one in. That's 2-2 from Anatolia St. Mary Tech. No result for Wycliffe, Wycliffe and Horace Clark. We have Yalas and St. Thomas 2 and Moran 2. So the results are coming in, people, but they are coming in slowly but surely. So no result for Wycliffe versus Horace, and then no result for York Castle and Hull Harbour. So we're still pending those results. There is one result pending for the Manning Cup. So let's go over to the Manning Cup. Let's have a look at the results. Let's see in the comment section. I try. Eddie said Grant match. Number one guy said, "Milate, you're not late, number one guy. Kinda just get it going, man." As you know, as the guys come in, just keep on smashing the like button. Data Boss said Brownstone High beat Ochi 2-0. I want to hear that group. I am here listening. I will get to the groups. I will get to the groups, people. I will definitely get to the groups. Dwayne Black said Mr. Butler used to coach us back in the day, about 21 years ago. He's a great teacher of the game. Jamaica need to hire him to build a real team. CTPN said GMHS did a lead 1-0. Which school is that? Garv Masio did a lead 1-0 one time. Not sure if me see the rest of it. Ajaniak said big up my school stats. O'Neil big up. Hey military, you talk about my big school with job 6. We never reached say yet. Stefan Mitchell said I saw Garv Masio 1 VR 0. Number one guy said DC badness. Pearl Fire said look how MG said Rossies was going to win from Radam 3-0. Yeah, that's how football is, you know. I definitely got that one wrong. I got a few right, but I got that one wrong. That's just a part of it. Only says St. Catching High for life. St. John's Road, me thing there. Alright, so we're gonna move now. We're gonna have a look at the groups. Let's have a look at the groups, what the groups are looking like at present moment. So let me hold on, let me refresh this and complete all the games first before I jump onto the groups. Let's see if there's any updates. Let's check if there's any updates first. So Demby, Veer, Garver, Masio. Still nothing from that game. Marcus Garver, Castle, nothing from that game. Horace Clark, Wycliffe, nothing from that game as well. So I do think those are the games that are missing. So how much is it? That's 1, 2, 3. 3 games. 3 games. We have another super chat in the comment section. Data Boss again. Bless up Data Boss. Thank you very much again for the super chat. Funny enough, this is the most super chat I've ever gotten on a stream. I would say I think so. Bless up Data Boss. Really appreciate it. Mario said no joke. Number one guy said at least you got my school predictions right. Justin Turner said 1 Dunoon win today. Big up. Big result for Dunoon. And said we're Waterford. They're on the table. Ricardo Schemmel said Football Vision 10-0. Alright. So I'm going to jump over to the table, people. Starting from the zone. We have Irwin leading the group on 12 points. At present moment, Cornwall is struggling. Let me take a sip. At present moment, people, Cornwall is struggling. Greenpan in second. Interesting time, people. Very interesting time. Zone B, we have Frome leading the group. Along Rossies in second. Green Highland in third. Very interesting group. Zone C, William Mill and Cedric Titus leading that group. Herbert Morrison in third. Zone D, we have Mannings. Seem flawless so far. Petersfield in second. And Godfrey Stewart in third. Zone E, we have STATHS flying colors. I'm considered a goal as yet. Looking good. We have Monroe in second. BB Cook, Magati, and Lacovia all on 4 points. Monroe in second on 10. BB Cook, Magati, and Lacovia all on 4 points. We have zone F. We have Manchester leading that zone ahead of Belfield, DC in third position. Zone G, we have Ormond at the top, Christiana in second on 4 points, and also Alphonsus Davis. Zone H, we have Eden Allen, Clarendon College, Lennon. Interesting, very interesting people. 2 out of 2 wins for Clarendon College. Edwin 2 wins, 1 draw. Very, very interesting. That game will be decided tomorrow. That group will be decided tomorrow who takes over the top of this group. Then we have York Castle leading their group. Then we have Ocherios, then Urkabessa, Brownstone in 4th position on 4 points. So it's quite close. This group is really, really close. Zone J, we have Stacky on top, Horace Clark in second, St. Mary Tech and St. Mary High all about on 3rd and 4th are on 6 points. Zone K, we have Dentil running away with the group on 18 points, winning 6 from 6, scoring 33 goals, conceding 6. Quite interesting because last season, when Dentil completed the first zone, they didn't concede a goal. I think they went straight until the semifinals before they conceded a goal. Straight to the semifinals, right? I think so. We have Charlemont in second. Yes. Bop. Bop. So Charlemont still fighting on. Yes, my coach. Yes. And look at that. Concede the same amount of goal as Dentil. And remember, out of those 6 goals that Charlemont conceded, 3 of them. Hold on. 4 of them were from the Dentil game. So out of the other 5 games, Charlemont only conceded 2 goals. Very, very interesting. Very interesting times, people. Interesting times. Where am I? Magrat in 3rd, close. Very, very close to Charlemont. Waiting on Charlemont to slip up. Then a problem. So the next game, hold on, I'm saying Charlemont next game could be Dentil. Charlemont next game could be Dentil. Interesting times, people. Interesting times. Why people me not lie? Me don't know the game they can't miss me. Me don't know the game they can't miss me. I don't know if the game can miss me at all. Charlemont versus Dentil again. Big up again, Data Boss for the super chat. Really, really appreciate it, bro. CTPN said FF said 17k subs. Really? Let me check. And when we touch that, yes, people, we have hit the 17k. We have hit the 17k margin, people. Now road to 18k. Road to 18k, people. Let's see how people. Big challenge that, you know. Big challenge. So you know, so the work I got double now. The work I got double, people. It will double. It will double. It will triple. The work I got put in now. And for some reason, the more I work, the more come in and the more me I work, people. That is the drive, people. That is the drive. That is the drive. Data Boss again with another super chat. Massive respect. Brownstone kill Ochi. Hope they can come out of the group. Them on your castle. Let me see. Oh, that group. They look. I just ran past that group in a Brownstone group. I think I ran past that group. It's difficult to know. The group is close because your class is on 7 points. Brown and in 1st position. Brownstone on 4 points in 4th position. If Brownstone should defeat any one of the top teams, they would make one big leap. So it's a close. There's no decider for that group as yet. So I'm loving how this group look. So I think Charlemont next game might be Dentil. Fortunately, based off of my schedule, people, I went to a Manning Cup game today. So you know what that means. The next game I should be going should be a Da Costa Cup game. The next game I should be going should be a Da Costa Cup game, people. So, you know, so should, not saying that it will be. Should, but I will be in town tomorrow. Solely because I'll be doing some work in the night. So maybe I might go to one of them, the Manning Cup games, and just catch half of the game. So I will see how that one proceeds. I will definitely see how that one proceeds. So let me continue, people. Zone L, Paul Bogle leading their group. Immaculate performance so far from Paul Bogle. One to watch. I'm interested in seeing Paul Bogle. Yalas in second, C14 in third, Morant in fourth. So this is a close from second to fourth. It's close, really, really close. Zone M, Glenmure, 2 from 2. Central, 6 points from 3. Denby on 4 points. Olaba on 3 points. Very, very close group as well. We have Zone N, where Veer is leading that group. Veer is leading that group. We have Garver Massey in second. Surprisingly, this is surprising from Garver Massey. Fogar Road in second, in third, and Fogar Road and Garver Massey on the same amount of points. Then we have Appy Grove and Titchfield, first and second, and Port Antonio third in this one. So Port Antonio and Titchfield are on the same points. Appy Grove leaving the group with just 1 extra point. Mara said, yeah, Dalton Wright said, big match that. Dintil versus Charlemont, mad. Me go see if I hit a supposed to hit, you know. Data Bar said, yes, they watch it today. No, they are on 7 points. Oh, they beat watch it today. Okay, so why this the update? Let me see if this is adding to this. Hold on. I'm checking something. Oh, so they are on 7 points. So Ochi, them pass Ochi. Oh, so people, my apologies, the group not update as yet. Let me see something. That means that Charlemont win. Dintil would have gone. Let me see, Dintil played Yorton, or that group is updated. Charlemont. So this group says not all the groups are updated, people. Not all the groups are updated. So we're going to move over now to the Manning Cup. Let me refresh this first to see if there's any more updates going forward before me jump off. Let me see if there's any more updates. Denby, no result for Denby. No result for the Veer game. No result for the Marcus Garvey game. No result for the Horace Clark game as well. Alright, so we can move on to the Manning Cup. Gonna move on now to the Manning Cup, people. Moving on to the Manning Cup now, people. So let's touch on that. As you guys know, I was at the STATHS game, so as I mentioned, I always keep on saying I will touch a little bit more in detail on that game. So all the results are in for the Manning Cup game. So Holy Trinity defeated St. Mary College 5-1. So that was the result I was waiting on. That was the results I was waiting on. So I'm waiting on 1, 2, 3 more results from the Dakasa Cup zone. Anyone know the game between Marcus Garvey and York Castle and Denby and Olaba? Anyone has any idea on those score lines? Drop it in the comment section, please. Would really appreciate it. Let me scroll up. A lot of people, we have, general people who know the thing go. We have over 80 persons watching, guys. Please do smash the like button. Bring the like button up to 80 people. Dintil versus Charlemont Saturday. Jeez, Che. That's up by Charlemont, you know. Che. Dintil versus Charlemont, people. Dintil versus Charlemont. And that is up by Charlemont. Newbie said, make sure you're forward, bro. Me I go say, definitely. Me don't know how me can turn that down. Listen, so I went to a Manning Cup game. The last game I went to was the last game Wolmer's. I think the last game was Wolmer's. So I did 2 back-to-back Manning Cup games. So I must can do 2 back-to-back Dakasa Cup. Dwayne Black said, Mona is a team like Barca. They don't mind the defense because it's almost certain that they will outscore any opponent. But what if they buck up on a team that they can't score against and they lead goal? That can be problematic. Up at Charlemont, the match I played Saturday, Dalton Rice said, didn't he leading goal scorer only played the last 10 minutes today? Jeez. Then rest him. Interesting stuff. Very, very interesting stuff Interesting days ahead, people. People, me are telling you, that boy along to the nitty-gritty. Newbie said, how much didn't he give your turn 10? Newbie then give your turn 10. You look, he said, cause me sure Casey would have give them a lot to think about. Onion said, what's the story with St. Mary's College? Did they play today? They're really taking a beating. I'm wondering if they will withdraw again. I don't think that they will withdraw. I don't think that they will withdraw. And I think that will send a bad message. I feel like that will send a bad message. So I don't think that they will withdraw. So let's start off people. First game of the day for the Wednesday Manning Cup fixtures is Idle drawing against Camperdown 1-1. I think Camperdown came back late into the game to secure that 1 point. Vital 1 point. Let me continue. Let me see. Sean Murphy said Charlemont for me. Ricardo Champion said Killer for Dintil. Unseen Sports said St. Catching a beating sick for Mona. Rabina Reed said Mona can't score pan catching. Ricardo Champion said Dintil a win. Perch said Mona looking good, really good, playing some quality football. Nanden said Unseen Butler PA for PR Mona. And that's not easy, you know. Nezra said Woolmans never played bad, just need to work in the final, on their final passes. I saw that when I watched them as well against Idle. Idle number 10, jeez, but like what? Unseen said he's just carrying the team because they play good football. So it's just carrying the team because they play really good football. Alright, so people, let's get to the Manning Cup now. Let's get to the Manning Cup. So as I said, Woolmans lost to Mona 3-1. Closer game than I thought. Cedar Grove pick up a smashing from St. Catherine. Very interesting. At Cedar Grove as well. That's kind of close to me now. That's really, really close to me. JC defeated St. Jago 4-0 at JC. Holy Trinity smashed St. Mary College 5-1. Then Noon get putting himself on the side on the scene now. Defeated Spanish Town 2-1. Norman Manley got defeated by Jonathan Grant 2-1. Tarrant, I'm going to touch on that last. Kingston High defeated Papine 2-1. Papine is losing quite a significant amount of game. So the last one is Tarrant versus STATHS. So let me do a little discussion on this game, people. Let me do a little discussion on this game. So STATHS have a quality team. STATHS have a really, really good unit. They have a very, very good unit. 5 games played, they have conceded 3 goals and scored 21 goals. That is quite impressive. That is quite impressive. Really, really impressive. I was impressed when I watched STATHS today. They played some really good football. They put the ball on the floor. Yes, the Tarrant pitch is not really the best to really play the ball around like that. But you could see the intent of the STATHS teams. They play the ball on the floor. They play systematic football, which was also impressive. Who impressed me? The number 5, the central midfielder. The number 4, the centre back. They have a good goalkeeper. And they have they have 2 good wingers. The number 7. They also, number 7 is skillful, very, very skillful. And they have a number 11 who is very, very talented. So they do have an all-rounded unit team. So they have a team that you can say is a combination of quality players. They do have a good unit. That STATHS team is definitely a good unit. So we're going to move from this now, people, to go into the preview of the next game. So let's have a look at the groups for the Manning Cup. Starting off with Group A, we have KC leading the group, playing 3 games, 3 wins, scored 10 goals, conceding 2. Waterford in second position, played 3 games, they won 2, and they drew 1 on 7 points. Very interesting. Georges played 3 games, they won 2, they lose 1. The one that they lost was against Waterford. Very, very interesting. Calabar, 3 games played, 4 points. 1 win, 1 draw, and 1 defeat. Let's move down now to the next group B. We have JC, top of the table, on 10 points. Also, catching, top of the table on 10 points. So both teams, 4 games played, 3 wins, 1 draw. The 1 draw that they had each is against each other. So look out for catching, most definitely. It is telling that catching is a team that you must keep an eye on. You must keep an eye on them. St. Diego and Holy Trinity are on 6 points. So we're going to see how that one spill over. Going down, Group C, Hail Selassie on 10 points, 3 wins, 1 draw. Charlie Smith on 8 points, 2 wins, 2 draw. Edith Dalton on 4 points, 2 wins, 2 losses. And Tivoli and Edith Dalton 6 points, my apologies. Tivoli on 4 points, Bridgeport on 4 points. Group D, we have STATHS at the top of the table, as I just mentioned. 13 points. They drew 1 game, 5 games played, 4 win. Jonathan Grant is the closest to them, so basically the stats are quite clear of the group. Norman Manley and Dunoon are both on 6 points. So we'll move to Group E. We have Mona on 15 points. 5 games played, 5 win, 33 goals scored so far. So let me look at it. So it seems that Mona and Dintil are the teams. George JC is on 21 goals. STATHS on 21 as well. Mona on 33. So Mona and Dintil are the 2 teams with the highest goal scoring ratio. I think Dintil is on like what, 26? Was it 26? Something of that region. I might be wrong though. Let me jump in the comment section. Oh, let me complete this first. Woolmers, just close to them. This is the issue I have with Woolmers. Despite them winning, the games for Woolmers are some close encounters. Very, very close encounters. They're not scoring sufficient goal. I do believe that they need to score more goals. Idle on 7 points. It's so sad to see. So sad to see. Not sure if Idle is going to make it through. Hopefully they can make it through. Just by getting some points on the board. Because that number 10 from Idle, I'm telling them, boy, quality. Group F, Excelsior at the top of the table. Campion second on 8 points. Kings KT and Osemarty and Cumberland both on 4 points. People, we have 82 persons in the comment section, and we only have 53 likes. Can you guys please get the likes up? Let's see if we can hit 100 likes, people. Let's see if we can hit 100 likes. Let me see. Dreamers at the 7 come from Selassie. Oh, interesting. Nandez said Bashi scored 2. Nandez, give me a second. We need to get to Bashi. Need to get to Bashi, man. Need to get to Bashi. Give me a second, people. Alright, so me just saving numbers. Mona winning Manning Cup. That's from Davian. Nandez unseen at it something. Just a simple question. Never say you're wrong. Bashi scored 2. You look at if Woolmans had a little more quality and creativity up front, them could have scored more. Davian said Mona looks sharp. You know, I haven't watched the game as yet, so after the program, I'm going to sit and watch them. Lanerza said, same way we see it, you're lucky. It's not like Mona outplayed Wolmer's. Rabina Reed said, nothing now pass Oma. I'm not sure what I mean by that, Rabina. Dreamer said, the 7 come from Selassie. E.L. Selassie, you're lucky said, wait until Mona buck up in a team with more firepower up front. Hansi said, that's the thing, you have to score your chance to beat your Mona more than 1-2. Nande said, St. Catherine alone haven't conceded in Manning Cup. Really? I never really look at that, you know. Let me see. So they are Group F right now. That's the last group. Mona concede 5 in 5. Wolmer's concede 3 in 5. Stats concede 3. Jonathan Grant concede 3. ELS Lassie concede 2. Charles Smith concede 3. St. Catherine concede 0. JC concede 2. KC concede 2. Waterford concede 3. Georges conceded 3. Very, very interesting. I didn't realize that. Well done to Catherine. Well done to Catherine on that. Well done to Catherine on that. Very, very interesting. So let's move now to the next game, people. We're going to move to the next game for the Manning Cup games, which will be played tomorrow. And what is this? Oh, this is for Friday. Alright, so there's no Manning Cup game playing tomorrow, people. No Manning Cup game playing tomorrow, people. So tomorrow, Friday, we're going to see Camperdown versus Wolmer's at Alpha Institute. We have Catching versus Holy Trinity at Prison Oval. So we're going to move on to the Dakasa Cup because there's no game for Friday. No Manning Cup game for Friday. So I assume that Saturday will be the big day for them. So we're going to go over to the Dakasa Cup. We'll go over to the Dakasa Cup, people. The games for tomorrow for Dakasa Cup. I assume that there's going to be a lot of games for Dakasa Cup tomorrow. I definitely assume so. Let me see. Next match day. Thursday, September the 29th. Wow! Only one game in the Dakasa Cup for Thursday. But this don't make any sense. Wonder if it's possible to complete some of the games. This would now be the perfect opportunity, people, to complete some of the games. To really complete some of the games that that was going to be rescheduled. This is the perfect opportunity to do so. Really, really the perfect opportunity. Let's see if Issa is going to make any changes. I'm still checking to see if there's any updates. Still no updates as yet, people. Guys, in the comment section, if everyone an idea on the Denby Olaba game, Veer Garvey Massey game, and Marcus Garvey, Marcus Garvey Yorkcastle, and also Wycliffe Martin and Horace Clark game, give me an heads up and drop it in the comment section. So the games are that we still need to update: Veer versus Garvey Massey, Veer versus Garvey Massey, Wycliffe Martin versus Horace Clark, Denby versus Olaba. So anyone in the comment section who has any idea on these games, please feel free to drop it in the comment section. Anthony White said CC versus Edwin Allen tomorrow. Oh, I never remember that one. Wolmer's going to second round. Now let's say second round we are going to know who good from who don't. So let's see and see. Kevin Wright said, oh, Charlemont High versus Dintil goes. That game will be played on over the weekend. Nandez said, Millie games are going to play tomorrow. They're not reflecting here. Onion said, how comes St. Catherine played Holy Trinity twice and we have not played St. Miracles as yet? Yo, that's how we got That's how we're going to get a 20. Now, only I look for a beating stick, right? Check its Instagram page. Alright, let me check its Instagram page. Let me check its Instagram page. Not at all. It's not on Insta page as well. I know that the Edwin Allen Clarendon College game was rescheduled for tomorrow. I could remember that one. Let me check something. Let me check the group. Give me a second, people. Let me see the rescheduled games. Alright, so these are the rescheduled games. Okay, so I have the games here, people. I have the games here with me now. They're not updated on the page. Kevin said MG Garvey gave Veer 1-0. Alright, so let me update that. Marcus Garvey gave... Why I said Marcus Garvey? Garvey Masio. Let me slide that in on the updates right now. So go back on that, check it, look at the highlights, look in the highlights section. Alright, let me go back on that. Alright, so these are the games, people. My apologies for them to not get bigger. So we have quite a few games played tomorrow. We have so let me start off by saying we have KT playing against Cumberland. Drop your predictions for that in the comment section, people. I'm gonna say that's a 2-2 draw. We have Awesome Marty versus Clancarty. 1-1 draw. I'm going for 2 draw there. We have Campion versus Excelsior. That would be played at Campion. I'm going Excelsior 2-1. We have Vauxhall versus Charlie Smith. Charlie Smith 2-1 as well. Ale Selassie versus Edith Darton. I'm going Edith Ale Selassie 3-1. Bridgeport versus Tivoli. I'm saying 1-1. So these are some close games. I think these will be some close games. So those are the games for tomorrow, people. Let me see if there's any changes, any more games. So those are the games for tomorrow. So those are the rescheduled games for tomorrow, people. So that go until next week. So those are rescheduled games. Alright, so those are the games, people. Hopefully you guys get it. Those are the rescheduled games. Someone dropped me the update and said that Garvey beat Veer. Clive, let me see where it's done. Let's go back to that. Clive lost at Chalmont 1-3-1 to Enid Bennett. I saw it. Always give up goals. Clive Law said they missed enough empty clear-cut chances. Charlemont can't continue like that. They need to score their goals. Cubans 1, Veer 0. Unseen who scored for Charlemont. Clive Law said Matthew Ellis scored 2. Big up Matthew. Kevin Kelly said CC I win that easy. Mona Backline not that good against a team like CC goals are going to score. Unseen said my question, who though? Do you think that the number of players that defend make it look like Mona vulnerable? But if you look back, the ball don't pass. Danu Mitchell. I have watched the game, so I have to go really watch the game. One college and at St. George's College, Curtel Laws. Do I Dalton write that Messi score 5 for Dintil? Why? Jano? Nanda said, isn't Charlemont and Dintil a TV game? I highly doubt it. Nandez. Highly doubt it. Highly doubt it. Let me see. Let me see if I can go September the 30th, Saturday, September the 30th. Let me see if I can see it. No, it's not. It is not. It's not Nandes. It is not. So some interesting game coming up tomorrow, people. Some very interesting game coming up tomorrow. You're looking at that when Casey and George is a player. Not sure. Me not see nothing for that yet. Omar Fowler said, not sure. Mona is a balanced team and they give up a lot of chances. Jano, alright. I say go Nandes. Country school, nobody really business about it, you know. Xavier Dennis said, did you go to the STATHS game? Yes, I went. Pretty good game as well. You're looking at agree with Omar. Yeah, because if you're going to give up that much chances, what's going to happen when you play against a good defensive unit? That's going to be problematic. That is going to be problematic, people. That definitely is going to be problematic. Once you go up against a proper defensive unit, you're going to face problem. For example, when I was looking at STAT today, STAT looks to be a team that has a good midfield, a really potent strike attacking line, and also a solid defensive line. That's what I saw from STATS. They look a really balanced team. Laneza said the Observer had put out a post on the rescheduled games. Ricardo Chambers said, so Dintil not get no TV match. Many of the Dakar Cup schools don't even get TV match. I say go, wait until them face a team will give them as much as they get. Dalton Wright said, real game I hear Dintil versus Charlemont. January. I might not go to that game then. I might not go to that game. If it's going to be a real game, I might not go to that game. Nandez said, years no stats, but defensively. But what I'm seeing today, they look a proper unit today. They defend really good. Omar Fowler said, yes, when they play a good team, they're gonna struggle. They will have to put score good teams, as in score a lot more upon good teams. But it's not. Listen, when you face a good teams, it's not really easy. I'm just gonna score on them, you know. It's not that easy. It's not really that easy to just score on those teams, guys. We have 12 more. We have 10 more. Well, 5 more minutes. We have 5 more minutes, people. You look at old score. Mean okay. I remember them are Colts champions now, so they should do well. Yeah, and it's the same team. I'm telling you, it's the same team. So imagine what they will do next season. Lannerza said, how much goals STATS concede military? Let me check. Manic up first round. Let me check how much goals STATS concede. STATS concede 3 goals in 5 games. They concede 3 goals. Lannerza, 3 goals. So that's very good in 5 games and scored 21 goals. Kevin Wright said many teams played well as expected from coming in the second round. We will see who is the best. True, second round normally. Good. One JG said we are comfy STATS. Ricardo Chambers said 3. It's gonna be tough. But I like what I'm seeing. The competitive level. It looks good. It looks really good, guys. We are what 26 likes away. Is that 26? That's it. Yeah, we are 26 likes away from hitting 100. Rabina Reed said, man, Nandez, me say I'm me in a catching goal for Colts. Not now pass. Robina, Big Reed said, nothing now pass. Clive Law said, me feel if Charlemont get a stable coaching staff, they would play much better. They are so confused when too much coach talks to them. Me see it with every team. Boga Reaper said, so much I play Saturday for the Dakasa Cup. Yeah, some big match playing Saturday. Javi Dennis said, was there any standout players at the Stats game? The number 5. Tarrant number 10. Tarrant number 10 is tough. The youth tough. Me not ask no question. The youth tough. Tarrant number 10 rough and wicked. Tarrant number 10 stood out to me. Stats number 11, stats number 5, stats number 4, stats number 7. Those are the players who really just stood out. But Stats played a very compact game. CTP said Casey hashtag 10 a killer. Agree. That's a whisper. A bad wicked man. But as I tell people, say there's so much players in the league, in the schoolboy football. We have tough baller. When I say tough baller, people, I say them better than Lionel Messi now. For the schoolboy football level, and tough. Real tough. I talk about schoolboy football level. That's a level I talk about. Dalton Wright said the big 21 from Dintil score from a yard inside the center of the field. I knew him on score one of them one idea, you know. I knew him on score. That is the center back. Javidan says, could Stats give the title a lift this year? Or for me, I think, I told him, me said to them, said no. I said 2023, 2024, I assume this season, Stats go quarterfinals. Them can go further than people. It's just my assumption, my opinion. Quarterfinals this season, semifinals next season, and them will win it the season after that. And they can probably win it next season as well, based off of the quality of the team. Landers said, Campion have a good team. They have an okay team. Campion have an okay team. If Campion to face a Stats, they will face problem. Omar Fowler said, local schoolboy level, how would they match up to academy players of the same age? Well, it depends which academy. Because most of Mount Pleasant Academy are playing schoolboy football. Most of all the academies, every single academy in Jamaica, their players are playing schoolboy football right now. Almost all ballers, all of the big elite, Pembroke, Phoenix, Mount Pleasant, all of the academies, if not all, are playing schoolboy football right now. You look at me, all of the Stats and Dintil need to do better at the latter stages. They can't just okay if you go final and that's it. True. Clive Law said Matthew Ellis 10 for Charlemont are the best in the Casa Cup. Him want help. Matthew Ellis. Alright, so Matthew Ellis, I'm not going to say Matthew is best in the Casa Cup. As an attacker, he is one of the elites in the Casa Cup. As an attacker, he is one of the elites, as one of the best attackers in the Casa Cup. I definitely agree with that. But there's a lot at his level. There's a lot of players at his level. Let me see. I.e. Matthew Ellis. The youth from Magrat named Messi. They call Messi. Who else? Dintil Messi as well. Dintil Messi as well. These are the attackers me talk about. Who else? From what me see? Fogar Road number 10. Fogar Road number 10. Veer number 7. Veer number 7. I can't remember all of them names. Veer number 7. Wanna slip me? CC number 26. Number 15. That Marcus Reed. Me talk about similar player. of that ilk in the Casa Cup. There is a lot of them. There's a lot of them. Even Cleo Clark from the Cubans. So there's a lot of them of that mold. So I can't say one particular like many people say, boy, Whisper the best in a Manning Cup. I can't say that. Whisper is an attacking player, and I've seen a lot of attacking players who are just as good as Whisper is. So I can't say that he is the best. I can't say that one player is the best of all. When you look at the catching number 10 class, the Tarrant number 10, number 6 to the class, something number 11, stats number 11, wicked man. Stats number 7, wicked man. Heidel number 10, wicked baller. wicked number baller. Mona number 11. Wells. See if we can run through. And JC have a whole bunch of them. JC have Saka. JC have Aldridge. JC have a whole bunch of them. So me I say, people, there's not one individual player to say that he is the best of the bunch. There's not one. There is a whole bundle of them. And me can out of my head, me can pick them out of my head. And say, as me mentioned a while ago, and me call over me call over almost 15, nearly 20 players a while ago, just out of my head, based off of what me see. And they are attacking players. They are attacking players. Woolman's number 7, Bell. So, I mean, I speak from that. When they go to centre back now, Edith Bennett, number 6. Edith Bennett, number 6. Wicked man. Wicked. Rough. Rigid. Omar Fowler said, how do these guys say you are elite matchup above their age group? Or they match up above their age group? A few of them play Premier League. So for example, I've seen Whisper played against Premier League player. Dog walking for them. Wells. The idol number 10. Some of these players, some of these Aldridge who are Premier League, who are season Burkitt as well. Aldridge was a season Premier League player. Omar Fall, Clive Law said El Gringo True, man, them need to get him. Dalton said he's the leading goal scorer at the moment. That's Nandez said hold a maestro. Dalton Wright said the 20 from Dintil is good, yeah. I know him score up a goal, man. Unseen said Dintil defenders can't stop Matthew. El Gringo said Brian Burkett from George is also good. Clive Law said Enid number 6 good, but we want to see how Matthew deal with him. You want to see how Matthew deal with him today. I him alone. Me I tell you, from the first time watch him. From the first time watch him, me I say, yo, you need the youth need help. If him have he might tackle right back, he might tackle. He might tackle left back. He might tackle in central midfield. He might drop back. He might take the dead ball. He might do everything. He rough on him. And Ricardo Chambers said, and the 20 are just 16. Jano. rough. Anyways, people, we're closing on to the hour margin now where, you know, me normally close off. So we have a minute or so left to go. Dalton said 20 from Dinty score 11 goals so far. I think he's my leading goal scorer overall in all schoolboy football competition. So potentially he's looking to get MVP. So all it denies the people that make this man a score goal. So potentially he's looking to get MVP. Clive Law said Charlemont defense are hurted bad. Unseen said but Charlemont defenders are hurted. Zabedeni said where are the highlights from the stats game? Because me do the show no, me can't do it right away. So I go see it. Alright, so people, me go close off right now. So hopefully guys are doing good. People, I want to say thank you very much for tuning in. Really appreciate it. And everyone who assists me in reaching 17,000 subscribers. People, that's a lot, you know. That is a lot. Let me tell you people, it is a lot. I mean, I tell you, I am 100% appreciative of that margin. Really appreciate it, people. So, guys, hopefully, guys, tune in. Look out for the game tomorrow. Look out for more of the update, the highlights of the Stats versus Tarrant game. So, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully, guys, have a good night, people. Have a good night. Take care of yourself, people. And I'll see you tomorrow, people. Big up, massive, massive respect. We're out, people. MG Sports TV, people. Take care of yourself. Have a good night. And big up again, Data Boss for the big up again, Data Boss for the super chat. Really, really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys, people. We're out. Big up. Boom.